Have you ever found yourself in a place that feels in between? Not quite here, not quite there, but loaded with a strange sense of anticipation or maybe even unease. It could be a deserted airport terminal late at night, a long, empty hallway, or the quiet pre-dawn hours before the world wakes up. These are liminal spaces, and they're more than just physical locations. They are powerful psychological thresholds that subtly reshape who you are and how you see the world. So, what exactly is a liminal space? The word liminal comes from the Latin word limen, meaning threshold. It refers to a state of transition, a gap between one phase and the next. Think about that feeling of being on the cusp of something big, like sitting in a cap and gown before your graduation ceremony, waiting for a new job to start, or that quiet moment after a major life change. That uncomfortable, yet strangely exciting, space is what we call liminal. It's where your old self starts to fade, and your new self has yet to fully emerge. Let's talk about the physical places, first the architecture of anticipation. Picture an abandoned shopping mall, an empty school after hours, or a forgotten train station. These places often evoke a powerful, sometimes eerie feeling. Why? It's in the design. The symmetry, the endless repetition of hallways or seats, the muted colors, and most importantly, the stark lack of human presence. These spaces were built for crowds, for noise, for life. When they're empty, they become stages waiting for a play that never starts. This emptiness creates a psychological tension, a feeling of suspense, expectation, or unease before something new begins. It's a physical reflection of an internal waiting game. But the most impactful liminal spaces aren't always ones you can walk through. They are the ones we experience internally, our personal thresholds. Think about the period after a breakup, the uncertain months while healing from a loss, or the time you spent figuring out your next career move. These are our inner labyrinths. They are periods defined by uncertainty and intense introspection. You're no longer who you were, but you're not yet who you will become. It's a vulnerable state, but it's also where real transformation happens. It's in these moments of being in between that we are forced to reassess our values, our goals, and our very identity. So, what's the psychological effect of being in this pause? It can be disorienting. When your usual roles and routines are stripped away, you can feel lost. Your senses might feel heightened, and you become more aware of your surroundings and your inner world. This discomfort is natural, but it's also incredibly generative. Think of it as a necessary reset for your mind. It's a blank slate. By embracing this discomfort, instead of running from it, we open ourselves up to deep self-discovery. It's in the quiet of the in-between that we can finally hear our own thoughts and begin to construct a new, more authentic version of ourselves. The key thing to remember is that liminality is not a permanent destination. It is a passage, a temporary bridge from one state of being to another. Emerging from a liminal period, whether it is walking out of an empty building into the morning sun, or starting a new chapter in life after a long wait, often brings a profound sense of clarity and strength. You've navigated the uncertainty and come out the other side with a deeper understanding of yourself. The journey through the echo-filled hallway makes the destination that much more meaningful. So, I invite you to think about the liminal spaces in your own life. Where have you felt caught in the in-between? What did you learn there? Recognizing and finding meaning in these transitional moments is a powerful tool for personal growth. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through the whispers of the in-between. If this resonated with you, please consider liking the video and subscribing for more explorations into the fascinating corners of our world and minds. See you next time.